To my fellow class of 2020 graduates and peers, hi, I'm LEILA from Scottsdale Preparatory Academy in Arizona.
I'm Alexandra KALLAHER from Northwest Career and Technical Academy in Nevada.
I'm Shilpa Ganaganti from St. Mary's Hall High School in Texas.
My name is SHARMA, and I'm from West Fargo Cheyenne High School in North Dakota.
These past few months have probably turned out vastly different than what we initially anticipated, ranging from senior dinners, proms, and graduation ceremonies, all the way into the speech and debate world of team bonding events and our final state tournaments. Some of our long-awaited milestones have been ripped apart from us in a moment of crisis.
COVID-19 shook the world because it reminded us of the fragility of the delicate balance between the world that we know and the one of bad dreams. Yet, when we stopped slumbering and started thinking, it was no longer a nightmare, but an opportunity. The kindness and innovation that has spread in our activity alone is astounding.
Through speech and debate, we've learned the power of our own voices in making a difference in our communities. We've learned that our youth and individual circumstances are not deterrents to progress, but rather they're what make our voices so meaningful in the first place.
While this isn't what we all envisioned our senior years to be, it's important that we still celebrate all of our great accomplishments. Despite not being able to experience senior prom, the laughs associated with second semester senior year, or even graduate among our friends and families for such a milestone event, I know that we, as leaders in our communities, will continue to make the best out of the situations, even in the most unprecedented times.
Students have hosted online tournaments that raise funds from causes that range from underprivileged schools to domestic abuse. A sense of camaraderie has been built by our collective loss. And next year, the online debate platforms that we are building right now have the potential to make speech and debate more accessible than ever. And that's what our time in debate should be about. Taking advocacy to action, friendships, and growth.
We collectively have the opportunity to make a permanent mark in history. In the words of President Barack Obama, this is our generation's world to change. The conditions of our times do not dictate who we are, nor do they determine the limitations of our own potential.
I have no doubt that we will exceed the expectations placed upon us by ourselves, by society, or anyone else. As we enter into college, the workforce, or whatever path we choose to embark upon, we will enter into the real world with the unabridged desire to make our society more just, inclusive, and overall a better place.
So even if we may not reach the level of normalcy we had before the pandemic, I know that through the skills we all gained through speech and debate, that we will continue to make a positive difference in people's lives.
Speech and debate enabled us to learn skills and traits like grit, cooperation, and fellowship. Some of us are ready to take those skills out of the debate space. Of course we are prepared.
I'm no longer afraid to use my voice and grapple with issues that may appear too difficult to solve on face. Instead, I believe that speech and debate has allowed me to hopefully become part of the solution someday. And I know that all of you will be playing that same part as well.
I could not be prouder to be a member of this community.
The class of 2020 will not be remembered as the class whose years were spoiled by the COVID-19 pandemic. We will be remembered by our response. Together, we will make a difference.
Speech and debate has survived because of each of our mentalities, and this experience has only strengthened that. So let there be no doubt that our activity will continue, and that the community we built will be around for even longer. Thank you.
We are speech and debate.
We are speech and debate.
We are speech and debate.
We are speech and debate, and we are indeed powerful.